so that you can print from it. The paint is also supplied from Art Deco, as well as the brushes. Everything you see here that I'm going to be using are from Art Deco.
Okay.
Normally, when you're marbling, in the kit that you would buy, you don't get this. This is for the demonstration capability, so we have it lighted.
A nice light box.
But
Awesome.
But in the kit, you have the trays that you can marble in. So in traditional marbling, usually it starts with a black, because black is a nice outliner for the products. So we get a little paint on our brush and we tap, 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 tap. Get some spots going there. Rinse the brush before we go into the next color. Any
Hello,
color
Miss Dawn.
choices?
Hello, Miss Susie Fick. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let this guy show you what he's doing with some art marbling.
Okay, so I'm going to do blues and yellows. I think that's a nice color, matches the hat I'm wearing. So now we've got black. We're going to do some blue on here. Do a little bit more blue. Now, sometimes if you put too much paint on it once, it makes big, and it sometimes can sink through. So we have to try and regulate how much paint so that it stays on the surface here.
So a fan brush works best for that.
Yeah, fan brush works very well. And again, you can get them from Art Deco. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of purple just to give an alternative blue color in there. It's a kind of a blue.
I can already see some of it sinking down.
That was, yeah. And
That's kind of cool.
I think that actually some of that was from before, because I haven't used that color yet. But also, I'm warning you, if you notice any splash up on you, you just need to wipe it off pretty quickly so it doesn't stain your
It's
clothes.
a good thing that I'm not wearing new clothes.
No, these paints are water-based, so you can wash them out.
Okay, but any paint can stain things.
Yeah, and you just want to. Okay, so the yellow now. Yellow spreads quite quickly, as you can see. It's a. For some reason, every paint has a little different quality to it. Different spreading capability. I'm just thinking this isn't very dark yet. But, so this is a stone pattern. This would look like this one if I printed them. See it up here? Would you like to see how that pattern's made?
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's probably with those long combs.
The combs here. For that, I'm going to put one more color on.
Okay.
Do orange also, just to make it sort of a contrast here.
And what is it that's in the pan? Is that just water?
No, he can show you. It's called it's a magic medium, but it has.
It's like ready to use. You just pour it in.
Okay.
When you're done, you just pour it back.
Cool.
Reuse it later.
They were asking, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to say what it is. I don't know.
But it's really you can't really just use water as it comes. It would be too thin.
Yeah.
It would sink through it. All right. So the next step when we're making a non-parade pattern like that is we go back and forth on to make these lines like this. And at any point, you could still print, and you'd have a beautiful print, even for this, because you see the hearts.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Develop. It's kind of cool.
You just play it until you like what you see.
Yeah. I've taught classes where certain people just love to stir and stir and stir, and pretty soon, if they stir too much, it's just a puddle of mud.
Oh yeah.
So you don't want to stir completely, so there's nothing left, no pattern. But this is a Turkish word gelgit, which means back and forth. And this is oftentimes the basis for many, many patterns that are done in marbling. This back and forth pattern. Okay?
Okay.
And then the last thing we do, now we're going to take this big rake and we're going to rake it right across.
Oh, and that makes it more diffuse.
Yeah. Okay. Then we grab our paper.
That is gorgeous.
Now, we could also drop more colors on there if we wanted to and make different kinds of patterns. Some of the ones over there, they look sort of planetary. After I've done this, I might drop some and it just makes like a little planet. So it looks kind of like a starry sky.
Yeah, don't waste any of the paint.
Okay, so we go down at a diagonal pattern like this, so we try to avoid having any bubbles. Make sure it's tapped all the way across. And I'm going to reveal this. 1, 2, 3.
think it's more than 10 years.
Is it good?
Or 15 years.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I have it the same
Over
one.
here, let it dry.
It's been out from Denver.
If
Awesomeness.
you want that, you come back in a few hours and it's dry, you can have it.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did you
And
learn
what was your name?
anything? I'm Dan.
I remember.
This is Dan. They are saying beautiful and amazing, so they love
Well,
it. I don't know if they're talking about you or the paper.
I doubt it's not. Well, thank you.
Thank
Fun
you
to
so
do.
much. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut off again and start walking again. I don't really know about how to do live on my phone.
Looks like you got some